Everyone, and welcome to today's daily message by Unity Clear Lake Center in Lower Lake, California. Over the past 2 days, I've shared with you what oneness was according to the Edgar Cayce readings and according to Deepak Chopra and his views on oneness. Today, I would like to share with you some of the Buddhist teachings on oneness. So according to the Buddhist teachings, the word Buddha is the name of the one reality that underlies all forms of being, as well as a name for those who express this in their lives. So according to the Buddhist teachings, all people possess an inherently enlightened true nature that is their true reality. By becoming mindful of the Buddha nature within, people are just regaining their own real identity, and they are remembering their own true Buddha nature. So Buddha as such is a concept that transcends any particular embodiment, not just the one man we call the Buddha. So Buddha exists in many forms, but all share the same, what they say is the body of reality, which is formless, omnipresent, all-pervading, indescribable, infinite, the everywhere equal essence of all things, the one reality within and beyond all appearances. So the Buddha takes on particular forms. In other words, is born into humanity to communicate with living beings by coming within their range of perception. For most people, this is the only way that Buddha, lowercase b, can become comprehensible and become a part of our everyday lives. Now, one of the things for the Buddhists is that there's many names for Buddha, and each name represents a different aspect of the one. There's a Buddha of infinite light and life. There's a Buddha for all classes of people, so that whatever their circumstances or characteristics, it guarantees rebirth into a higher state. There's a name for a past Buddha, the present Buddha, the future Buddha, the cosmic Buddha, the Western Buddha. And it just goes on, and yet they are very clear that there is still only one. There was an article written in Pure Land, Pure Mind, where J.C. Cleary writes that Buddha once stated, "O good man, listen carefully. I shall now explain it to you. As an example, there is a rich man. He has many cows, which are of various colors. He always has a man take care of them and bring them and raise them. This man, once on the occasion of a religious service, has all the cows milked and pours the milk into a container. The milk of all these cows is white. He sees this and is surprised. The color of these cows varies. How is it that the color of the milk is white all the same? The man thinks and comes to realize that because of past karma and being's causal relations, the color of the milk becomes one and the same. O good man, it is the same with all people, that all of these possess the same Buddha nature is as with milk." So, according to the Buddhists, all beings over time will come to understand that all people equally have the Buddha's nature. All can arrive at the same Buddha nature, and each person over the course of time will obtain that nature. This is as in the case of the milk of the rich man, in which the oneness of the quality of the milk becomes apparent. So, why this dawning of awareness? And it states, because we progress through time, innumerable billions of defilements will have been done away with, and we will know the oneness of all. So there is a meditation of the universal virtue for all, And part of it says, "You should know that at the start I took a vow, hoping to make all persons equal to me without any distinction between us." So it states from Buddha, "I also, in various tactful ways, preach the wonderful law which is able to cause all the living to beget a joyful heart." And it goes on to state how each and every one of us should become and should understand that part of us that is one with all beings. It goes on to state that Buddha said, "In my youth I left home and attained perfect enlightenment. But since I verily became the Buddha, thus have I ever been the Buddha." So a quote from Pure Land, Pure Mind article states, "There is no I, for all Buddhas are equal. We come into this world in different forms according to the different dispositions of our beings, and we choose to come in to be disciplined by various means," which talks about the reincarnation aspect of us, about how we are all striving to become one with the greater one and express that in all of our lives. Another quote is, "All of these objects in each of us in its own way are designated by many names, synonymously used and discriminated. Even on accord with these different names, different objects are not to be imagined, nor are they without their self-nature, but still they are one." And finally, "There are many manifested Buddha bodies, but there is only one pure mind." So each and every one of us, according to this, is a Buddha body. Period. Buddha bodies. So that's what you are. You are a Buddha body in the making to become the Buddha for your life. Everyone's living in their different body. Everyone's having their own experience. And yet, even as we think we are separate in having our own experience, according to the Buddhists, we're actually having an experience as a whole. The one mind of God is living through each of us and is having its experience through each of us. So there's much to ponder during this time in our lives. So I encourage you to take this sometime every day and feel your oneness with all. Feel how you are one with your neighbor, your friend, someone across the world even. That we are all human in nature, and yet in spirit, we are all one with God. So many blessings, everyone. Have a beautiful day. And remember, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ in you. Namaste, everyone.